or does my heart and the Kanali wants to teach me? That's important. Coming down, and because of this, it's changing into a kind of alchemic state, which brings you, this is a very special part, a very deep peace. For my own words, a peace which is unknown in the outside world or in daily life. Actually, Kanali is a deeper Taoist practice, which is very good to learn first in a group, that enables us to dive deeply into ourselves and initiate an inner healing process, also a spiritual process, where on the physical level, all the cells rejuvenate, but on a spiritual level, we feel our body will really expand, connect also to the universe, and the heart will start to open deeper, and also intuitive abilities coming up. And it's at the same time a deep cleaning and detoxing practice because of the way how it is created or how it is done. You see, it's very simple. The Taoists were always looking for inner strength, so for the ability to connect to your center and to the ability that from the centerness you can deal with crises and challenges in the world because you have a grounding and an inner power. So naturally, they found out that this energy that centers you is not only enough when you connect to your own belly. So they found out, wow, we have two deep resources in us. That's our love. And even we don't feel our love immediately, but there are deeper aspects in our heart, which we can connect where our innocence or purity shining out. The second is our libido, we can say, but at the same time, it's the energy which is connected with the kidneys or the pelvic floor. In Chinese medicine, we call this original qi. So there's a deep essence of energy in the pelvic floor. It's connected with the libido, but it's not the same. So the idea was, from the Taoist, we bring these two resources together in our belly and unify it to new energy. And this is already in the basic levels of Taoist meditation. So you not just arrive in your center, get stronger, you have the essence of healing, the essence of love, the essence of libido inside, which create a new power. But now in the Kanali, you just return both of them. Means the libido and the yuan qi, the original qi coming up, and the heart fire coming down. And because of this, it's changing into a kind of alchemic state, which brings you, this is a very special part, a very deep peace. For my own words, a peace which is unknown in the outside world or in daily life. A peace deeper than everything maybe you ever expected. This was for me the point. It's a peace and melting state and letting go, and at the same time a deep connection to the world, and also, for example, to animals or to other people. You sense everything more. Everything becomes alive. Well, like everything in life, if you really want to learn it, you just need a good approach. And my approach was also doing the basis very good. And this is also how I prepare people in the class. Yeah. And at the same time, have some body practice also before. That's the reason why we have 3 days healing Qigong before. So healing Qigong helps you to really make your whole body alive, to open your heart, to fill your lung with Qi, to also leave your old patterns, the psychological patterns we have in daily life. For example, we have to be rigid to do a job, or we already feel everything is too much. So in healing Qigong, we get a new body structure. Our energy opens, heart opens, means all the meridians opens, and we already connect to our inner resources. So then in Kandan Li, we just carry this deeper into an energetical, emotional level, and into a very refined energy of peace. In my life, I had different teachers, and I started with Qigong teachers in China when I was in Taiwan. So actually Taiwan, yeah. But I come from Kung Fu and Tai Chi, but I was always interested in this inner energy, but no one could teach me this. So later on, I found Mantak Chia, who is really great in the inner energy, and he was passing the Kanali to me, actually. But also from Master Li Junfeng, I learned many things which have connection with Kanali. For example, this central channels, this alignment of the crystal palace in the brain, of the heart in the belly, which is very important for the Kanali, because we need this inner structure to move energies up and down and to bring it together and to create deep balance. It's a long story. In Germany, we already teach 20 years Kanali regularly in the summertime, and it started in Holland the last years. So of course, over the 20 years, I got more and more experience and also found more how to teach it naturally and how to integrate also beginners or people who more mentally, or also people who are really advanced, how to bring them together in the team. It's also important so that we have a group energy supporting each other. My method is generally not to do it technically. So this is, from my experience, one mistake many people do, no matter what they learn. Oh, I want to do it technically. Means generally my method is like I learned in the martial arts or Tai Chi time, also in silent meditation over all the years. Delve into it with your whole body, with your whole feeling, and let it develop naturally. So the retreat we do should be more like a journey where you emotionally inside and things happens on its own. Because if you lead it with the mind too much, you are only inside this with your mind. But the idea is, how can it touch my deeper levels of being, my unconsciousness or hidden aspects in myself, or even deeper, a Tao aspect in myself, which connects me with life. So here, what I love is that we do simple exercise of embracing ourselves, looking into our organs without changing something, together with some communication, or we just aware, also together with some healing sessions, which I generally give with my partner together, sometimes alone in the afternoon, so that people have free time where they don't have to do things mentally. This free time is important. It's like a lake getting calmer, and when a lake is getting calmer, you can look more to the ground, and the treasures, the gold from the ground, the diamonds, come through, they shine through. And the next thing is the group energy, that all come together after they have a silence, and then something deep will come as a result. And I hope I can support that in the class. So how can it blossom naturally? And the answer will come from your heart. Like my heart was leading me through, this is more simple, more naturally. My body get more soft. So slowly I found this path. And what does the Kanali from inside want to teach me how to do it? Not what does a book want to teach me. or does my heart and the Kanali wants to teach me? That's important. The Kanali can definitely help with the mystical way. Mystical way means an experience of very deep freedom, or even experience of oneness, means the self disappears. So Kanali goes into this direction because Kanali will open the energy centers deeply, or in other words, the chakra, or the chakras. And the point is, a real mystical experience generally is only possible if the chakras already open, because the chakras connects us to the universe or to a deeper level of existence, or to God, how other traditions say. Means in a Kanali, you get very close to the state. But most important is always that you more and more in the heart, more and more let go, that your mind can also melt in the Kanali. If you always try to control the Kanali for a certain result you want before, and mostly it's a result inside my body, for example, better health, more energy, then you limit the mystical way. Because you already prepare for the result, and it's actually better self. But if you open in the Kanali to touch infinity and to let go, now this is a chance that a deep peace touches you, connects with you, or that other layers of existence come through. And some teachers or some mystical teachers say that in a way that it feels like as if you're going through the mist or through the fog. So you a little bit disappear and you don't know what is coming, but you feel something is embracing you. So and there comes something else. But you see from the state you already taste, it's not a mental strategy how to get a better self. Here's another law inside. It's a law of beginning. You start with looking for a better self, the mystical door closes. You start to open yourself to the question what life is and to deep experiences, then the practice goes to another direction. It's actually very simple. And it's a big joy to do it. The connection to life is one of the deepest topics in all spiritual traditions. Because mystical experience means we sense this connection to life and we sense we are part of it and not we are the center of it. And life is around us and not important. So mystical experience changes our whole being from seeing us as a part of something. In this way, the energy will also change. Your energy will be more connected with life, not only with yourself. This, by the way, brings later on a lot of intuitive abilities, sometimes also healing abilities with it. Why? Because you already connect to other people, already connect to life. So you can do healings deeper, you can sense more, you can answer questions more clear. It's difficult if we want to understand this intellectually, because there's always written, yeah, it's deeper in healing. So I also ask myself the question, so what? What's deeper? The point is, the frequency of the energy is much more refined. This is what I sensed. And what I like personally is always looking for the real results. So what happens to the people in the group or to the participants of the class if they take part over a week? And I very often saw people with chronic diseases, for example, some pain in the hands or itchy body all the time or can't move good, or rheumatism, however, yeah, which after the week said, oh my God, and you can never promise it, that's clear, yeah. But surprisingly said, oh my God, I didn't expect that. I feel really more healthy. I can move better. My hands are better, more flexible. And sometimes they actually cry in front of the class. So this touched me. And it was also surprising for me. One reason might be the energy is very, very soft. So you're letting go a lot of tension. Second, the energy penetrates deeply in the cell structure and meridians, much deeper than the normal chi, which we have on a basic level, which is more dense. So, and this maybe enables the energy to create this healing effects. Also, our love and our libido are really very deep resources. And the secret in Kananli is not to bring them together. It is to move the fire down and the water up. It sounds difficult, but actually in a group, easy. You know why easy? Even you don't master it in the first day. If 8 people are around, you feel something, you're naturally in this field. So it might happen in you. The group process does this. So in this turning around of the energy creates an incredible refined healing energy, which detoxes also. You sometimes smell different, yeah, makes you soft, makes you more alive, opens the heart, and so on and so on. And mentally creates generally to a deep inner stability. And you might ask, why has this to do with mental problems? So mental problems often go together with the topic, I worry, I have fear, I don't know what to do first, or my head is very tired because I worked all the time. I couldn't stop my head. So this is the idea in Kananli. Because the chi inside your body will be also the chi in your brain. It's connected and in your mind. Mm. I generally like to touch the 5 levels of healing. Why? Because our whole existence has these 5 levels inside. 5 levels means the body as a basis. So we move, we make the body more alive. Energy, we get more energy. Actually, this is what most people want and what they think is the solution for their topics in daily life, which is in some parts, it's right. Of course, we need more energy, but it's not enough because level 3 is more the emotional area. So my belief sentences, old traumata, old wounds, topics I couldn't digest in my life. So Kananli works also a lot on this emotional level because it refines the energy of the organs. And once it's refined, not only the organs, but I say organs because the organs directly connect to our brain, our emotions, like fear in my kidneys, anger in my liver, for example. But of course, it goes into all the tissue, into all the bones, into all our body. So Kananli enters deeply the emotional level, but also opens the next level, the intuitive level, where we feel there's a connection to something higher or deeper, and also the level of non-duality. This is a mystical experience you asked before. Well, this is a deep topic, but most important, we first get a taste of that. Just a feeling, and the taste will stay. It's a little bit like you fall in love with someone. You see the person maybe 2 times, you get this taste, and you're at home, you feel, I want to call this person, I want to see him or her again. Yeah, that's That's the same taste. So, and the taste is inside your cells. It will drag you to go deeper. That's the point. So we like to integrate the 5 levels because they also interact. And healing and my change in life starts with stronger body, more aliveness in the body, more energy. But I need a download on the mystical and intuitive level to really see a new perspective. The download is more like something touches me inside. For example, what I just said, you see someone you fall in love with, it's like a download. It changed your life patterns. So we need both. And the higher dimensions come together with the physical and the energy. So if you don't care about physical and energy, you might have some visions or some downloads or feel really deep connected for a moment. But how to carry this, to bring this into your daily life, that's very difficult because your body will follow. The body has its old structure and mostly not enough energy, or energy is tight. Yes, that's why we integrate. I always prepare the system of body, mind, yeah, and soul from both sides. So from the body side, energy side, but I always have a deeper view, like the view is where we come from, where we will go to, what's the real solution for deep topics. How can we overcome deep fears? This means I need a deeper connection to life. I need the mystical, the non-duality level. I need the intuitive level to get new answers in my life. So both come together. And most important, as you know, maybe, I give every afternoon healing sessions, and sometimes together with my partner. And the healing sessions work deeply on the intuitive level, also on the higher level of non-duality, and on the emotional level. So they're supporting already a field. These are the keywords now. The healing sessions support a field and create a field which makes the canon leap very easy. Why? Because the healing session brings a deep resonance of life force into the room. So in this field, the meridians already open naturally. So you don't have to do much with your mind. Everything will more come on its own. Actually, the first 3 days are for everyone. So welcome to join the Qigong of Shangzhen Healing Qigong and really become alive and feel your heart. Also meditate inside. Yeah? Because there are also meditations with the central channel, which means meditations where you bring your mind, your heart, your belly together. And also day 4, accessibly, sorry, my English. Also day 4 is accessible for everyone. Why? It's start of Canon Li, but actually we will repeat Healing Qigong, of course, and then do the preparation of Canon Li, some basic exercise where the body is totally melting, or the first time that the steam comes together. So for total beginners, the first 4 days might be a good journey, because day number 4 is more a conclusion. Yeah. At the same time, day number 4 is the start of the Canon Li. For more advanced people, like people who have 2 or 3 years of Taoist meditation practice as a background, or inner yoga or other things, then they can try the whole Canon Li. You might not get it the first time, but this is not the point. The point is something will touch you the first time, and slowly over the years, this puzzle will more and more open. It's a bit like you see a deep movie the first time, will be great, yeah. But if someone asks you, did you understand the deep context in this movie? The connection here with philosophical topics and the love story and the humor behind, and maybe you feel, oh my God, didn't get everything, yeah. But you like the movie, you got something. It's the same with the canali. If you do it more often, it will unfold its richness on its own. But in the beginning, most important, just to be in class and feel your heart, feel your original chi, feel your connection to the pelvic floor, bringing these forces together, even though steam comes, will have a deep changing result, because this inner process is already connected with morning exercise of movements, a meditation for self-love we do every day, and deep healing sessions, and some partner exercise. So this is the same for everyone. So out of this now we create a steam, and there will definitely happen something in this preparation, something which is new for you, which you didn't experience before. Most important for people who have a lot of experience, again, is calming the mind in the practice, really letting more go. And the healing sessions and the whole setup of the class will support that. Important for me is to say that the whole week we do is one journey of vacation. So that's the main topic in my mind. You have vacation, you have a lot of free time so that you can really relax and things develop on its own. And what will develop on its own? What you need in this moment, in this time, for your challenges, for your healing, for your development. That's it. It needs an open space. And this is the secret of Kanali. It comes out in a state of having free time. Yeah, and it's also important, we also have a good team supporting the whole practice. And we always try to create a safe space so that everyone feels at home, feels connected, feels safe. Even when emotional topics come up, you feel safe and you feel seen. And many exercises are also to integrate, like integrate left and right brain, integrate the organs together, integrate the connection of heart and kidneys, which are the most important energies in the body, like heat, yeah, and the cool energy. Why? Because integration is the key for healing. And healing doesn't mean only that you heal your body. Healing means you become one. Like a holy person, it comes also from healing, yeah, this word. So you become whole again. You're not separated into mind and body, or your heart goes a different way than your body goes. Yeah, you become more one, and because you become more one, life can touch you. This is the deepest part in becoming one.